Now, most YouTubers would clickbait the crap out of this. They wouldn't do every unit versus Iron Man. They would do many units to make it look like every unit, but no, I spent about like 15 minutes or so putting down every single unit, even modded units. This is going to break my PC. This is actually gonna kill me. The shrapnel of my PC exploding will kill me. What's up guys, my name's SirBucketHead and welcome back to Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. In today's video, I'm going to be looking at some comments, which I promised to do for a very long time, but I just never got to it. And also, I'll be looking at the Avengers mod again, except not really Avengers. It got an update and now we have Wolverine, who ditched the claws, and he went with kitchen knives instead. And then we have Human Torch, who isn't really a part of the X-Men, which is this mod, but he left the Fantastic Four, got fired. And then we have Iceman, no comment about him besides the fact that he has lightning bolts instead of ice. And then we have Ice Storm, who gained the ability of ice stuff and lost her wig. And don't worry, I'm not going to be doing a tournament because that's going to take too long, because I really need to get to your guys' comments, because the last video did really well and it wouldn't have done as well as it did without you guys, so I want to put in a few comments in there. And also I really want to see what these guys do, so let's start out with Wolverine. I think we're going to put him against a mammoth. I mean, Wolverine's pretty strong, right? I'm kind of wondering if he regenerates health. I've never seen any tabs unit do that, but of course. He just stuck one knife in the mammoth's trunk and it just died. I have a feeling whoever modded this probably, if there was a damage number input you could input into this Wolverine guy, it probably was just 99999. So we know Wolverine could one-shot almost anything. I still have to try him against an ice giant. But is he good at halflings? Because there's a whole lot of halflings wanting to touch his butt. And I don't really see him killing anyone except for little Fred over there. I think he could only kill one at a time, which is a problem. I don't really know how much health he has, but it seems like he might actually win this one. I don't know if he's on par with the Avengers though, because the Avengers had some cool blasty blast powers, but he does one-shot most things, and he just did a backwards dab. Okay, let's test him out on the Ice Giant. The Ice Giant's as big as the Mammoth, but just a little bit bigger and standing on 2 feet instead of 4. And I don't really see Wolverine hitting him. I mean, Wolverine is hitting him. It's just that the Ice Giant's taking it, so the Ice Giant has way more health than the Mammoth does. Every time I see the Ice Giant, it just reminds me of the Hulk, and then the Hulk reminds me of that one time when he punched the Ice Giant in the balls. Wolverine, all you have to do is just punch the Ice Giant in the balls. Yeah, Wolverine did do damage. I don't know how much health he had. The Ice Giant had a tough time hitting him, but I think he's pretty powerful. Next we have the Human Torch, and whatever you do, don't mention the Fantastic Four. He gets a little bit sad about it. He was obviously kicked out for being a hothead, but honestly, I think he's going to be a lot like the Fire Dragon. Just minus the dragon, and as you can see, the fire isn't even coming out of his body. So yeah, I guess he was just basically a fire dragon. They deleted the dragon and added in the Human Torch. For some reason, I really want to call him Fire Boy. If I ever go back in time, I'm changing his name to that, but he doesn't seem to do a lot of damage. I mean, Wolverine one-shotted people. In the last episode, Iron Man kind of just plasmaed people to death. Captain America had an explosion. Thor had an explosion. I feel like Human Torch is on the same level as Hawkeye and Black Widow, because it's probably gonna take a while, but at least he killed a mammoth. Maybe I'm underestimating him. Maybe he's good against a multiple-sized unit. Maybe a bunch of halflings? Okay, what does Human Torch do against halflings? He kind of just pushes them back, so it seems like he's really good against multiple targets until his fire doesn't really hit him. His fire is kind of spawning like a few meters away from him, and now he's getting his nipples pinched. This is what you deserve, Human Torch. You were too much of a hothead, and that's the reason why he got kicked out of the Fantastic Four. Ooh. This punishment might be a little too much, though. I see the halflings like grabbing his crotch, a little bit of a nipple, and he can't really seem to flame them on. This is what happens if you don't give him flying abilities. I'm pretty sure the Human Torch could fly around. Guys, I think you're torturing him too much. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. If he can't flame them on, he's gonna have a fist fight with them. He just uppercutted that halfling in the face. So we know the Human Torch is good against multiple targets, as long as they don't pinch his nips. And we know he's bad against single targeted units, like the Mammoth Ice Giant would probably kill him. But I really want to see if he could hit the air. I'm guessing the Valkyries would probably dive towards him, and that's the only way he would die. But I want to see if this Tabs unit is actually smart. And of course he's not aiming for the air. I mean, he's bound to hit the Valkyries once they go near him, but he didn't really aim his thrusters at them. And he died. Out of the 2 X-Men we saw so far, 1.5 X-Men we saw so far, Human Torch isn't really an X-Men. He still needs to be inaugurated, but they're looking pretty promising. We're just going to move on to Iceman. Now, Iceman, are you really Iceman, or did you just grab Zeus's lightning bolts and put them in the freezer? I mean, he does have the nice outfit, he's frozen yet alive still, and let's give the tree giant a chance. I feel like we don't really give him a chance that much. Now, he's a lot like the ice archer. He throws like a whole bunch of ice archer stuff, ice arrows. I can't believe I forgot the word arrows, but yeah, the Zeus lightning bolts like disappear in the air, and now the tree giant is very dead. So it's like a whole bunch of ice archers mushed into one being, plus a little bit of Zeus. So far, I feel like Iceman might be the best X-Men, because Human Torch took a long time to do stuff. He was really bad against single targeted units. Iceman was great, and I have a feeling he's good at multiple targets too, because he sort of shoots like this beam. No, he only shoots one unit at a time. That might be bad. He just flung a halfling all the way across the map. He's stuck on a tree right now. How's he doing right now, though? He has that Zeus sound effect still, which is interesting, but I have a feeling he's gonna win this. Even if the halflings are pinching his nips. Iceman, you're taking a while to kill people. I just told the audience that you were going to be great. Yeah, he is great. He's not getting his nips pinched. He's keeping his distance. That is the smallest head I've ever seen in Tabs. So he's great against single targeted units, not as great as Wolverine, and he's decent at multiple targets. He's the decent kind of guy, but I think we're going to end off on the last X-Men, who... Storm is a girl, right? I really hope I'm not getting that wrong. I know my comics, guys. Storm is a girl, you're supposed to have luscious hair, and you should have Zeus's lightning bolts, that's accurate. Maybe lose the Iceman clothing. She ran out of clothing, okay? She doesn't know how to do laundry, stole Iceman's clothes. And I think we're gonna have her go against the samurai giant, all the giant people first. Holy crap. Well, that's weird. I thought she would shoot Zeus's lightning bolts because it's in the name. Storm is storm. She creates storms, and storms usually involve lightning. I guess blizzard is also a term too in storms, like blizzard storm and stuff, but she's a way better version than Iceman. We could just throw Iceman away. We don't need him anymore. Heck, we don't even need the X-Men anymore. How many ice giants can she freeze at a time is the question. Okay, we have 4 lined up for you right now. She kind of lags the game. So she freezes them instantly. That's good to know. And that guy is using the dead guy as a shield. And she also flies. Is Iceman supposed to fly? I'm pretty sure Iceman is sort of like Frozone from The Incredibles. He just makes an ice sidewalk, but in the air. But yeah, she's a lot like Iron Man, but ice. And I'm pretty sure they reworked Iron Man in this mod, which we're gonna check out later. Something tells me she's going to be great against the halflings. I don't know, I really want to see a 1v1 with Wolverine and Storm, but I don't want to take too much time. Maybe I'll do an episode of the X-Men versus Avengers if there's more X-Men. But yeah, she just totally obliterates multiple units. And she's also shooting a few dead bodies. Storm, you don't have to rub it in. We already know you're sort of like a goddess. Not really a goddess, but you're overpowered, okay? Oh, she is going to win a tournament. But we're not doing a tournament today. Maybe someday. I'm starting to think Storm is so powerful. She just totally broke my view. Actually, this view is pretty nice. Yeah, I could live with this view. We could put Wolverine down. Come to think about it, I never really mentioned Wolverine's outfit. It kind of felt like he's also really bad at laundry, and he just picked up his pajamas, but I should probably move on to suggestions now. For our first suggestion, we're going to be looking at Iron Man again, because apparently you guys told me he got a rework, which is interesting. Instead of a million laser beams, he throws about 3. And is he still good against single target units is the real question. Holy crap. If you shoot a mammoth in the eye with a plasma shot, it gets instantly dead. Now Iron Man, he doesn't lag the game as much, but he's still pretty freaking powerful. Are you sure you don't have like the power stone stuck in your hands or anything? Because it looks pretty purple. Really good at single target units, but is he good against halflings? Because I don't know if he could pierce multiple of them, because he seems to be aiming for one at a time. But the only thing is, they can't really hit him because he's kind of playing dirty, throwing down on them. He's so powerful, he could fling shot halflings into the air. And no unit could beat him unless they could shoot in the air, and most Tabs units don't really know how to shoot in the air. So I know Iron Man is still overpowered, but I got a suggestion to do Civil War, and I'm not going to pass that up. Iron Man versus Captain America. In the last episode, Iron Man totally destroyed Captain America, but he has a rework this time, and I'm hoping Captain America, maybe he got a buff to his shield. Maybe he could actually block stuff. Nope. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about Civil War. Captain America had Hawkeye on his team. He didn't have Black Widow, but for our sakes, Black Widow betrayed Iron Man. Spoilers, she did. And then we have Ant-Man, who's a halfling. Hopefully he'll get his own mod soon. Who else was on Cap's team? Bucky? Right? His best friend who is reduced to a firework archer, and now we have Civil War, everyone. And this time, we're actually able to hurt people. See, Captain America is the only one alive. So that's what happens if you do Civil War in Tabs. I even deleted all of Iron Man's teammates. That's a really cool pose. It looks like he just killed everyone. Now he's flying off into the distance. Iron Man versus every single unit. This is gonna take a very long time. Like, it would probably take me about 4-ish hours if I did Iron Man versus every single unit, but it's only gonna take me about like 30 minutes to place down every single unit. I'm gonna do them all in one battle. Be right back. Now, most YouTubers would clickbait the crap out of this. They wouldn't do every unit versus Iron Man. They would do many units to make it look like every unit, but no, I spent about like 15 minutes or so putting down every single unit, even modded units. This is going to break my PC. This is actually gonna kill me. The shrapnel of my PC exploding will kill me. I even added, I'm pretty sure there's a unit in here called the PC Destroyer, which could lag the game so hard that I may not be able to open it again. But I added a little bit more than just the PC Destroyer, and you thought Marvel's MCU was the ultimate crossover, but no, this is, and I should probably stop talking because I'm sure you guys want to see what would happen. Iron Man is so dead. I actually got a few frames out of that. The battle is actually over. I thought my PC was gonna crash. I am just so glad that the PC destroyer didn't get to fire its missiles. I didn't add Iron Man on that team because I thought it'd be a little too overkill. Also, Iron Man is on his own team. I can't even see his body. Super One Punch Man probably teleported in there, made a firework, and everyone else just stayed back, enjoyed the show. To be honest, I kind of really want to see that again. Of course that broke my view. There's so many units, I can't get over it. But yeah, same result. He's very dead. Is that him? Did he get flung up into the air? Ooh. Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna say that's him, and his legs are very broken. Holy crap. That is just a beautiful view right there. Any 10 units versus the Avengers. Now, I know the Avengers are powerful, but I need 10 units. I'm gonna use Goku. And if you don't know who Goku is, he's from Dragon Ball. He has multiple forms, and by forms, he usually like clenches his fist together, screams really hard until his hair changes color. I haven't seen green though. Maybe I'm missing out on the recent anime shows. Haven't watched Dragon Ball in a long time, or read it, but I get 10 units of whatever I want. I'm gonna use 10 Gokus. I don't even know what he does. Hopefully he doesn't break the game. He definitely broke the game. I probably should have tested 1, but no, I tested 10. Oh. He's a lot like the old Iron Man. So, it just crashed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I put 10 Iron Mans in the last episode, it probably would have also crashed, but I was about to say, we don't need Iron Man anymore. All you have to do is just add Goku in. I'm pretty sure I just triggered a whole bunch of people. It's a joke. So, Goku very broke the game. Broke it so hard that it almost broke my Steam. But we're gonna try this again. But this time, I think we're gonna tone it down just a teensy bit with just 1. Maybe? Even 1 sort of just breaks the game. I have no idea why Hulk always goes through the ground every time he gets pounded. Maybe it's because he has a huge hitbox, but yeah, Goku's basically like the old version of Iron Man, just not nerfed. It's just Iron Man versus Goku right now. Who will win? Can Iron Man stay in the Avengers, or will he get replaced? Sorry, Iron Man. So, I think I successfully beated your challenge with 1 unit, 1 modded unit, 1 very beefy unit who basically injected a whole bunch of steroids in him, but I won! For our next battle, we're gonna do Iron Man versus One Punch Man, which I did in the last episode, and Iron Man won, but someone told me One Punch Man fell out of this world, and now that Iron Man's nerfed, I have a feeling this battle is gonna be a lot more different. Since when could One Punch Man deflect stuff? I didn't read the anime, because you can't read anime. I don't know how to speak sometimes, but yeah, I feel like this battle is gonna be super long. I may as well just end the episode right here. I'm just gonna get a quick water break and probably take a few walks and come back to tell you guys the results. So after my few non-existent walks, I can now say One Punch Man won. That is One Punch Man, and he's wearing red, and it says red victory, but I learned from many other TV shows, movies, books, can't really remember where, if you don't see the body, they're not necessarily dead. I mean, Iron Man may have exploded, and his bits might be everywhere, but you can't see the body. You can't prove he's dead, but I'm just gonna say One Punch Man won. But you know guys, I think that's enough of a totally accurate battle simulator for today. And if you guys are interested in seeing an Avengers versus X-Men, let me know. I don't know if they're making any more X-Men characters. These modders are insane. They're making so many units. I'm pretty sure there's a Batman unit in the work. I've seen like an Aquaman unit. It's so very cool. So if you guys want to see that, let me know. It would be really cool to see DC versus Marvel. Everyone would hate that. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.